this is the meta Strand Warlock build for Season 21. I've been searching high and low to find which exotic pairs the best for Strand Warlock. Verity's Brow, Necrotic Grip, and Swarmers are all very good exotic options when using Strand Warlock, but this exotic right here, Nezarec Sin, takes the cake and is so good in challenging endgame content for Grandmasters or whatever it may be. This is the exotic I'm using on Strand Warlock. From here on, we have Needlestorm as the super. Let's go through the entire subclass. Healing Rift, of course, Burst Glide, Arcane Needle, Shackle Grenade. Those are all very important. You can't really change the aspects yet, but we've got Weaver's Call and Mindspun Invocation. As far as the fragments go, this is really important. Make sure you get these exact ones, Thread of Generation, so that way we get a ton of grenade energy, especially when we're rocking double special ammo in a lot of challenging endgame content. And we also have Thread of Mind, defeating suspended targets, grants class ability energy. This is very, very important for Warlock, especially because then you can get your rift back and just have like infinite healing rifts. Thread of Continuity is really nice, so you can suspend these targets for a very, very long period of time. And then we have Thread of Warding, so that way when you pick up an Orb of Power, we get Woven Mail and just have insane damage resistance. Going through the entirety of the build stat-wise, we have 100 Resilience, 100 Discipline is going to be the most important, 100 Recovery is actually really strong too, and Strength and Intellect can also be pretty good, but of course at the very minimum, just have 100 Resilience and 100 Discipline because it's the suspension grenades that make Strand so unbelievably OP. Now, Nezarec Sin is the exotic armor piece of choice, and the reason why is because void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate. So what you'd have to do is just use something like a Commemoration that a lot of people are using. If you don't have this machine gun for ad clear in challenging content, you can use something like a Corrective Measure. This also works extremely well with Demo Adrenaline Junkie. And if you don't have either of these, you can use Deterministic Chaos. It's pretty strong in this build and actually works pretty well. Pairing with that, I will very often be using Null Composure, and there's Void Surge one week and Solar Surge the other week for the majority of challenging endgame activities right now. And a lot of times I'm end up using Izanagi's Burden or Wither Horde. Sometimes I'll use Osteo. In this instance, for this lost sector, there are overloads, so I had to use Osteo, but ordinarily I would probably just use Izanagi's Burden. As far as the armor mods go, I'm just using Heavy Ammo Finder and Void Siphon for all those machine gun kills. I'm using Fastball, Focusing Strike, and Impact Induction. That way I can loop my abilities back fast as possible. For resistance on the chest, I pretty much always use Void Solar and Arc, so I get a little bit of Rainbow resist. On the boots, I'm using Void Weapon Surge and Void Scavenger and Recuperation for that health regen. And then on the class item, we have Reaper Time Dilation and Bomber, and that completes the build, making this extremely strong. The dim link will be down below. Between Volatile Flow, Bricks from Beyond, and Heavy Ammo Finder, you basically just have tons and tons of machine gun ammo, making this build so unbelievably strong for Season 21. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, and comment down below your thoughts. See you in the next one. Later.